Hi everyone, welcome to My Green Closet. So today I thought I would share with you the super quick and easy makeup look that I've been doing basically every day this summer. I think it looks really fresh and nice and natural, and let's jump right into it. So all I'm wearing on my face is a little bit of oil, and I'm going to be putting on the Coola Organic BB Cream, and this is an SPF like tinted moisturizer. Now this is pretty expensive, and to be completely honest, I'm not totally sure if it's worth it. I do want to try some of the other Coola face sunscreens and products because I know that they are really popular and a lot of people like it, and I do think that it is a really nice product and it blends into the skin surprisingly well and feels really nice on the skin, but I think I paid like 80 Canadian for it, which is quite a bit. So as you can see, it is a very sheer coverage product. If you want something that is more full coverage, I would not recommend this. It has only a slight tint to it. It also has a very dewy finish, which I kind of like. I'm used to using pretty matte tinted sunscreens, so this is sort of nice, but I do have to still powder my face because I have combination skin and my T-zone can get pretty shiny. So I'm gonna be doing that right now, and I'm using the Lily Lolo Mineral Foundation in China Doll. And Lily Lolo is great if you have very fair skin because they have lots of really pale shades, and the lightest shade is actually too light for me, which I've never experienced before in a brand. I've tried both their concealer and foundation powders, and I do prefer the consistency of the foundation powder compared to the concealer one. And so I'm just gonna be putting this on basically my nose, a little bit under my eyes to kind of cover up a bit of the dark circles, but they're not super bad today, and on my forehead and chin where I typically get shiny. And I'm just putting a little bit of powder on because I still want to keep it pretty light and dewy looking. And that for me not only helps with the shine, but it also provides the bit of extra coverage that I want. And depending how my skin is, so if I have more redness or some acne, I might put a little bit extra on just with a smaller brush, or I'll sometimes also just put a little bit extra under my eyes to cover up any dark circles and just anywhere that I could use a little bit more coverage. But again, this is not a really heavy coverage product. Next, I'm going to be filling in my brows a bit, and I'm using the same Red Apple lipstick eyeshadows that I've talked about quite a bit before. I'm using this like cool brown shade, which I use both as an eyeshadow and to fill in my eyebrows. And I'm just going to be putting on a little bit just to add some color to my basically invisible eyebrows. And I'm not worrying too much about the shape or getting them perfectly symmetrical because I still want this to be a really natural, casual look. So I think that's good for the eyebrows. I maybe even went a little bit heavy just because it's not the easiest with this little mirror. And then I'm gonna do the eyes, and depending on the day, I'll either do just mascara, maybe a little bit of eyeshadow. But the thing I like doing the most, and what I've been doing a lot this summer, has just been a little bit of powder eyeliner with a little wing. And so again, I'm gonna be using this black powder. And I can use this wet, but I like using it dry just because it makes it a little bit softer. So I'm just gonna do a thin line along the lash line with a small soft wing going up. And I like to lightly draw it out on both eyes, and then I can darken it up and fill it in better. And because it's powder, it doesn't give you as crisp of a point, but I also like the softer look of it, and I find it easier to work with and correct mistakes. So that's basically all I do for the eyes. And if I'm not wearing any eyeshadow, sometimes I'll put on just a little bit of the foundation powder just on the tops of the eyes to prevent any like oiliness or shininess. And I should have done that before I actually put on the black eyeshadow. Next, I'm just going to finish off the eyes with some mascara, and I'm currently using the Dr. Hauschka Defining Mascara. I've talked about this before. I think it's my favorite out of all the natural mascaras I've tried. I've also tried the Dr. Hauschka Volume Mascara, but I didn't like it as much as this one. This is the one that I've repurchased and that I would definitely repurchase again. I've had a lot of hits and misses with mascara, and so far this is the one that seems to work the best. My only issues with it is that it can smudge a little sometimes. It comes off really easily with water, so if you do cry or sweat or anything, it can be a problem. But really, I haven't had many problems with this compared to other mascaras, so I do like it quite a bit and would recommend it if you are looking for a natural mascara. So I'm just putting some mascara on the top and bottom lashes. The only thing I have noticed with this mascara though is it can take a while to dry, so you have to be careful what you do with your eyes right after if you want to put anything else on, or if you like look down or up, it can sometimes leave little marks and spots on your face. And then to finish off the look, I've just been using a lip balm this summer, and I'm using this one from Oil and Water, which is an olive oil and coconut oil based lip balm, and I love that it comes in a cardboard tube instead of plastic. And it's pretty dry where I live now, so I definitely find that I need a bit more moisture, and this has been great. So that is it. It's pretty quick and easy, and as you can see, there's still quite a bit of dewiness from that tinted SPF. And yeah, that's what I've been doing basically every day during the summer. I like how light it is. I still think it looks really nice and still pretty natural. And yeah, it was really quick and easy. It usually takes me about like 5 minutes to do this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and thank you so much to those of you supporting me on Patreon, and I'll see you in the next one.